Palestinian doctor came from Sweden. He came and he looked at my leg and he says, Hassan, you need an urgent hospital. He put bandages and we had crutches in the cabin. They gave it to me and I'll be able to walk. At that time, Dr. Paul, he was wearing his life jacket. Every 2 seconds, the Israeli comes and smacks him. The man is nearly 6'4". He's very tall. He's nearly 65 years of age. Tough. He is. I admire him. I salute him with his courage. Every 2 seconds, the soldiers, they were under 30 years of age, between 20 to 30. The young chaps, they were all totally covered. All what you can see, their eyes, totally masked, all of them, in case we can identify them. And Paul, out of the blue, as they started the engine, the Israeli managed, they got special engineers, they managed to start one engine, and they start moving, but it's very, very slow. The boat has got 4 engines in it. Then our captain spoke to his deputy, go start the engines, and eventually, because the game is over, the Israeli took over, finish. So our boat has moved. The minute it's moved with the full speed, Dr. Paul has jumped from the upper deck, threw himself in the water. The boat stopped, and the Israeli tried to turn our boat through the radio. All what we can see, Zodiacs came from all over the place, 6, 7 of them. We had on board still nearly 30 soldiers between us, and warships came in. The Zodiac, they tried to grab Dr. Paul from the water, he refused. Every time they threw ropes to him, he used to swim away from them. There came a big warship to him, throwing ropes, he refused. 2 divers, they dived in the water. Honestly God, I was watching him. The minute it came to Dr. Paul, the first punch and the second punch in his face, and the man, he was drowning, and they started from his head, grab the hair, bring him under the water for 2-3 minutes, taking him out, a bunch, re-put him under the water. He was absolutely exhausted. Then they pulled him up into the big vessel. We haven't seen him. Of course, our dilemma in our boat is different than what happened in the flotilla, in Marmara, or the Turkish ship. Totally different scenario. To people who was with me in Challenger 2, who traveled with me for a week, I spoke to them on the phone after, which I'll explain to you afterwards. Now the Israeli, from where they took over our ship, or where they actually, in a pirate act, they hijacked us, or they kidnapped us from the international water, we have to sail for nearly 9 hours till we reach Ashdod city at the borders of Gaza. They took us there, and they has told us, you are first people to come aboard. It is the injured people, the older people, the sick people, and then the rest will come after. They meant I was the first to leave our boat to come and land into Ashdod. When I came in, they actually closed all our curtains. We couldn't see as we came ashore. But the minute I came out of the door, I was really shocked. I don't want to exaggerate, but it was more than 1,000 soldiers waiting for us, fully armed with their weapons. The minute we came, I was struggling. The minute you came in, big massive tents, air conditioned, and offices, tables with computers, camcorders with the webcams. And the minute you came in, I sat down. Do you have your passport? Well, before that, before we leave the boat, they ordered us, you're not allowed to take anything with you. All your luggage, everything will remain there. Your mobile phone, your camcorders, everything remains in the ship. All what you're allowed to take is whatever you're wearing and your passport. That's it. And we moved. So was my crutches, my passport in my pocket, and all of my stuff remains in the boat. We moved inside, and they started interrogating us immediately. Do you know you are entering Israel illegally? I said, excuse me, I never entered Israel. I was in the international water, you kidnapped me. You kidnapped the whole fleet. You came, you beat the heck out of me, and you broke my leg, and now you're grabbing me here, and you accusing me of entering Israel illegally? I didn't enter Israel. You came, you're a pirate. You're a thug people. We were in the international water 80, 90 miles. You just came and kidnapped us. Out of the blue, a smack in my neck. If one of the soldiers standing behind me. He says, no, you came to Ashdod, you attacked our fleet. I says, no, sir, you attacked us. We were innocent people, we have no arms, no nothing. You came, you start shooting and killing people just like that. And you kidnapped us, and we are here detained under your names. Therefore, I will sign nothing. He says, no, you have to sign. If you want to stay in jail, don't sign. If you want to be deported immediately, we can take you tonight to London, You have to sign here. I said, I will sign nothing. Do whatever you like. They took photographs of us. They put me at the side. As they were interrogating, they said, oh, Bahura Zay Palestinian. This chap is a Palestinian. I said, well, if that's the case, take him to the other side. He will be taken to the Palestinian detention, where the Israeli interrogate Palestinians, not even Palestinian Israelis, Palestinian from West Bank and Gaza. They have got special treatment and different ways. So they were planning to take me there. But luckily, I didn't have the Palestinian ID. I was deported before by the Israelis and they took my ID. The only way I used to travel back to Palestine to visit my family, since I became a British citizen at the British passport. So she asked me, what's your Palestinian ID? I said, I don't know it. I don't have one. No, you're a liar. We have to interrogate you. So they put me at the side and we had nearly 10 different desks and they were interrogating everybody from our ship. We didn't see the rest of the whole ships there. I saw this confrontation on the Marmara. I saw these people as being dead. But I thought at that moment, they only managed to take over our ships and the rest has managed to escape. Because we didn't see any of our activists from other ships only there. To my knowledge, to all I can understand, they only took us. They took me to the doctors to check my leg. I refused. Then they took me to another place. I was alone for nearly an hour. And then they took me back. And they said, you don't have a Palestinian ID, it's been taken out of you, so you go back to your colleagues, put him in tent number 1. As I went there, I found all my colleagues who were the activists on board our ship. They were sitting in that place, they were interrogated. As I was walking, I saw Dr. Paul, who jumped in the water. In the name of God, ladies and gentlemen, what I tell you is the truth. His both eyes, they were total like a bubble jean color, dark, black, as much as they were beating him. His both legs were bleeding and he was in a stretcher and he was tied up. And every soldier passed by him, hit him. And he used to scream. They used to touch his leg, touching. He used to scream crazy way. We were shocked. That guy, I pray to Allah Azza wa Jal to save him from the pain he has been suffering. I have suffered nil compared to that man what he's been through. Although they didn't agree that is my Palestinian ID has been taken, they transferred me with other 5 people to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, there is Al Maskubiya jail, that's only designed for the Palestinian people. They interrogated me there for an hour. I didn't have any Palestinian ID. After they find out that is my ID, the number has been taken for a long time. What they did, they sent me to Tel Aviv airport. I was detained there for 2 nights. All what I have, I asked about my luggage, my money. I had nearly 35,000 pounds in my bags. They said, your bags, your luggage, all your belongings, you will take it whenever, anytime we release the boats from where this came from, you will go back there and you will take your luggage. No. What about our phones? Nothing. All what we left is our clothing. They detained me for 2 nights. The 3rd morning, having breakfast. We were in Tel Aviv airport, but there's a building from nearly 4 or 5 floors. We were there detained. The minute I arrived at the detention to the airport, the departure area, before they put us in this detention house, I was shocked to see nearly 250 Turkish people there. And I saw Shane from Free Gaza Movement. He's from Ireland. He just came running and welcomed me. We were so happy. Then I have realized the whole fleet has been taken over. And he told me, Hassan, there has nearly 19 people has been killed. It's not 9 as the Israeli claimed. And I spoke to Turkish people alongside me, and they told me, believe me, brother, we have killed 6 Israeli soldiers. We took their own weapons from their hands as we were struggling with them, and we shot them with their own weapons. We had nothing on board. The last day in the morning, my cell has opened and they called my name. I was taken to El Al airport. And immediately, that was 10:20 in the morning, and then at 1 o'clock I was in London Heathrow with just only my passport, and whenever I had only my clothes. And then I came over and we met with everyone. Thank you very much indeed.